doing some work, emails, communication, little entertainment from little background ambience. But I'm gonna make moves to the garage, the little studio that I've got set up. I like doing this kind of thing to bottles, stainless steel, stainless steel. That's very Alabama, isn't it? Galaxy 5 Watch Pro, little burnout from the sun. Anyway, so what I was going to try to do is see if I can video it, putting it up. Let's see if I can. Okay, alright, so unplug the power. Power bank. I already have a charger in there. Got a lot of stuff in here. I just don't want to take it all out. I don't take stuff out, like everything out at once. I did just recently get this little clip for the bag. I don't ever actually, I haven't had a need for this exactly, but I could see where it could come in handy, and it's so little that it's actually, you know, you can just toss it in here. Gear, I like it like this. You can, you know, if I needed to, I could just take this out and go. Or take it out and change it for something else. I like that a lot. This little fan's pretty cool. A little USB-C fan. I just wanted to give it a try. And so I did. Like €1 for that thing. So, phone. I love that. How easy is that? I like being able to put everything up and it be so easy to do. I mean, that's kind of the entire idea behind even having a bag, really. I mean, isn't it? Headphones, right there. I mean, and stuff like, oh, I don't want to put on my watch, I'll just put it in. You either go like this, or, you know, I'll put it on my, going from here to the studio garage is not a big deal, you know, I might just toss it over the side like this and go, or carry it like this. Depends on what else, like if I have something else I want to carry with both hands, I can do that. If I have only one hand is necessary, like this. It's not so complicated. I mean, that's kind of the thing. I think we have lost it. It's almost like the same way we've lost it with shoes, especially things like running shoes. Running shoes are, I saw an article the other day, something about it saying the rise of the super shoe, something like that. This is a recent purchase here. It's a little overkill to have this. It's a microfiber, like a big, like a towel I could wash my face off and then really do it like this, but keep it with me all the time. But the problem is that I also keep this. It is a black microfiber. Honestly, this could probably do everything, but I'm gonna actually cut it into 4 and then just carry a 1/4 of it in here now that I've added this, because this has some really nice utility. I get in, like if I'm in a public bathroom just randomly in the day or something like that and I want to wash my face off, you know, it's hot. It's nice to be able to dry your face off, and this is awesome. This would be awesome to do. This could be probably half the size, but it's still doable. Got a little attachment. I mean, you could essentially dry your whole body off with this if you needed to. If I was going to be in that situation, I'd probably have a bigger version of this. But yeah, so I'm gonna make this 1/4. I just don't need a microfiber this big. But again, like I said, you could use this. One this size will handle so much, and they're really water. They absorb a ton of water, so you could easily do it, and they could still do everything else you need, and then you just wash it. So, yeah, that's a funny one. That's it. All right, I'm gonna make moves. Let's do it. Oh, let me get into my tablet real quick. These new magnetic cases that are like, look at that. It's really, really nice case for this tablet, and you don't have to like put the tablet in something every time, because it's so nice to be able to use the tablet just like bare. And we have these matte screen protectors on here because it's just the reflection. Turns out though that they feel nice when you hold them, and they also, when you're using the S Pen, it actually feels a lot more like paper, which is pretty cool. If I was bold enough and just put that in there, I mean, I could and would if I didn't use this actually, and if it wasn't so easy to use. It's so easy. And then this keyboard is very thin. Both are very thin. Trackpad, got this nice little feel, kind of like the case does. And those just go on top of each other. I even love that it has this little rib here for the S Pen, because it actually fits perfectly here with this little pad. It sort of naturally goes right under that little S Pen. So when I put it in, it actually, when I normally put it in, the pad will be back here, and then I'll put it in like this. And so the pad kind of comes up right, it's going to be impossible to see, comes up right to the pin holder, the S Pen. Anyway, happy little accidents, but I guess that's how we learn, you know, like I've had so many bad, terrible, horrible bags, and they sort of all led to this. You know, I mean, there's improvements for this. I guess that's kind of you sort of want to hope you can improve, you know, and it's almost, why would you not improve? If you have time to sit with what you're wanting to be experiencing, then why can't you think about that and try to do it. You know, and you're sitting there thinking, not exactly, how can I make this bag better, but how can I use this bag? And then as you're using it, you are taking notes and saying, okay, no, I want to, right now, at least in my life, I want to be able to have my phone, 6.9-inch Samsung, and I want to be able to just put it in the pocket like that. And this is such a happy accident, this pocket here. I can't even begin. I mean, I don't think I would have thought about that. It came up by thinking, how can I use that pocket? But sort of in a way, it's like not traditionally, because I didn't really need to use it traditionally. Putting all of this stuff in there, I wasn't thinking about that. That's kind of what had to make this happen, is I was trying to think, okay, what can I do? I have this big pocket here. It's the same size as the one for my phone. I mean, it's really large. And, what can I do? I have all this stuff, but I don't want to just dump it all in here and be like, okay, you can't see anything. These pockets need to be where it's sort of big stuff that you can take out quickly and easily, and that just so happens to be, this is it's big, holds a lot, has a shape about it that's sort of sturdy, and yet it has all your little stuff in there. And it's all very easy to get to it, because it's this envelope style, and at the end of the day, if you need to just dump it out and check it out and go, okay, I don't need that anymore. Yeah, do it. I mean, it's just like a utility junk drawer for your bag. It's fantastic. Anyway. This white is getting dirty, obviously. It's white, and it's being outdoors. I did just see a video of these guys hiking, and one of them had one of the ultralight backpacks, which I guess makes a lot of sense. It looks like it's holding up quite a lot, that white. He had a white one. Of course, it has a lot of crinkle and a lot of, character, but, yeah, I mean, I guess it looks good. This one's going to get way worse, but let's see. I mean, there's only one way to find out what happens. At the moment, I can see the dirtiness, but for me, as long as it doesn't get in the way, sort of like feel dirty and grimy and whatnot, then I don't see a problem with it. A little dirt looking. I don't know if society can deal with that though. I guess maybe that's the idea. Maybe for a hiking bag, it could work, because it doesn't matter if it looks like that. But so a lot of people don't like that, that they'll not have that. But the ultralight, you could do a black now, which this in black for Elsa, which is what I'm making, is going to be badass. I'm made the dimensions and everything I want to cut, and I just got to go do it. It's going to be basically 1 centimeter in the dimensions, on all the dimensions, less than this bag. But everything else pretty much the same, except she does want she's going to add something. She's going to put a pocket in here. This whole backside, she wants a pocket for the tablet. It is going to be interesting to make that tight without having enough, and you want to make it tight, but you can't go over because you need enough room for it to fit. So that's going to be pretty tough. Let's see if I can do it. All right, that's it. That turned into a lot longer than was expected. As it usually does. Looks like it's a nice day.
Sunshine.